I'm just gonna hit the fucking button again and see if maybe any of those settings fixed it. Cause like, there's not really feasibly anything else I can do about it. It's just gonna look the way that it looks, and if it continues doing this, it's gonna continue doing this. At least it doesn't look as fucking blotchy this time. It says excellent stream health, but I swear to God, if that changes, I'm actually going to scream. So, there you go. We're still on YouTube, but we'll figure it out as we go. But, I figured out what my video that I'm gonna make is gonna be about, so that's fun. Informal Goblin, thank you for the follow. Fred said he wants to make you eat the whole treat stream menu. Well, if he buys the food for me, then maybe. Quality Hama. Okay, so it says it's better over on YouTube, so maybe that's helping a little bit. Alright, nobody fucking touch anything. Nobody breathe. Nobody blink really aggressively. We're just setting it where it's at, and if anything changes, I'm going to start throwing expletives out. Got a crown. Yeah. So apparently, I think it just marks whoever the top, like, messenger? Whoever the fucking person in the stream is that talks the most, I guess. Smash it till you feel something. I'm gonna go to one of those rage rooms. So, I guess, donate to the stream, and I'm going to go to a rage room and scream my fucking heart out. You're already having a conniption? Xylo, I've been having a conniption since, like, 2008. That's just an experience. It's part of my livelihood. It's part of who I decide to be. To message first. I think it is who message first, but I think I think on YouTube you can take the crown. The sponsorship content going. Well, considering I literally just started working on it today, it's like coming along at least. It's not like going so terribly that I don't know how any of it functions, but like I'm having trouble figuring out how to specifically start the video, if that makes sense. Like I want to talk about how to elevate combat, and basically, for lack of a better term, I'm just gonna start the video by talking about how shitty combat in D&D is on the regular. But it's one of those things where like I need to balance out being a respectable content creator and voicing my fucking issues with D&D. So, it is what it is. Hi Andy, welcome back. It's like 25 EXP per message. I think so. I think it might be the equivalent of like stream points or like Hama currency. I don't remember. Stream thing? I don't know. Video quality is pretty good compared to what it's been. As far as I can tell, it also says no data, which means I don't know how any of this is functioning, but it says excellent stream health. Nobody fucking touch anything, nobody breathe. Logging into Twitch. I mean, you could still go follow on Twitch. Either way, I've been trying to raise up my average viewership over there because that's where a majority of my, like, best long-form content is. Though I am gonna start doing more YouTube long-form just because I feel like it's just gonna do better for me in the long run because shorts are what they are. And the shorts algorithm changes every fucking second, so you just have to kind of deal with it. But it is what it is. For those of you here, I appreciate you sticking with me as we constantly have just all the fucking, like, tech issues every single stream. It wouldn't be a HamaSama stream if it wasn't literally just a singular moment in time where I have to suffer for prolonged periods. It's only AI mode. Karma's fishy. Hi. Is that another one of the Karma fam, or is that like a roommate, or is that just Karma again? There, I brought hydrate and stretch. Oh, well, I didn't see that part, but anyway. Tech can't handle your good looks. Apparently, I'm just so pretty that YouTube collapses in on itself like a dying star. Karma's fishy, thank you for the follow. Is pretty boy even without it? Lemon is still pretty boy? Why is Lemon pretty boy? I'm pretty all the time. Competitive donation leaderboards on YouTube. When did this happen? Is it a donation leaderboard? I thought it was just like a leaderboard for whoever like hangs out. Like it's just you type as much as you can. Maybe it's like to encourage like engagement. Everybody just keep typing things. Just keep saying things that you see. Fish joined Twitch. Apparently, I thought you were related to it somehow, but Karma's Fishy has followed the stream. Suffer, I would rather it be because of me or someone donating than your tool's not working. You know what? I'm kind of here for it, yeah. Engagement is helpful. That it is. I think it drags more people in, though our viewership fucking drops every single time I stream, so honestly, what's the fucking point of doing anything on YouTube anymore? I mean, Karma is pretty girl. Karma is very pretty. It's those donations shocking. It might be. There's really only one way to find out. HamaCleese, thank you for the follow. YouTube, you tried. YouTube has been trying for many fucking moments. Content creation frustrates the hell out of me, dude. Every single, like, all of YouTube has just been fucking me. Like, every single aspect of trying to post on this fucking hell site. Time seeing to type. You know what? Matthew, you're fine. Just hang out. Do your best. We support our people going through medical issues. My medical issue is a slowly growing aneurysm every time I try to do anything on YouTube. The quality seems to be maintaining stability. It's just the viewership that fucking drops. I don't know. Usually, like, I don't know. It used to be a lot better, and I don't know why that is. I'm just not being pushed out by YouTube at all lately, and it's so frustrating. I'm honest. Oh shit, it's been fucking ages since I've seen you. What's up, dude? YouTube is not that bad, right? It's terrible. YouTube in general has been, like, slowly getting worse for me over time. It's been so bad that I've had to go back to doing Twitch streams in order to make up all the money I've lost because of all the fucking viewership I've lost. Can I share your videos now? Honestly, it might work. I think just commenting also might help. I don't know how YouTube works anymore. All I got is just doing my best. YouTube are still doing great? Not really. They're like a 1/10 of the viewership I used to get, and like as such, I'm getting a 1/10 of the like monetization. Hi, Larry. Evil body enhancement scientist fantasy and house husband fantasy. What does that have to do with what? My girlfriend like shares both at the same time. So you're gonna be the scientist house husband, or what are you telling me? It's my brother to watch your vids. I mean, I appreciate it. The Discord servers are my Facebook friends. You sound like Asmongold? How fucking dare you? I fucking despise Asmongold. Asmongold is like the lowest dreg of society. Asmongold is the equivalent of like a fungus given sentience. Hi, Sid. Might hit me though. Why the fuck would he? That seems questionable. Here, Twitch is worse. Is that not true anymore? I don't know. All I know is that streaming is at least more consistent on Twitch than it is on YouTube. Though, to be fair, I've been doing my fucking best. Yeah, a lot of Russian viewers or something like that. I don't know. Is Russia being hit with, like low viewership? How does that work? As Hololive doesn't buy YouTube, Hololive doesn't treat their creators that well. I don't know. YouTube in general isn't fucking treating the creators very well either. At least just not me. Maybe YouTube has some kind of fucking vendetta against me trying to succeed on any platform at this point. My TikTok has been doing slightly better, though, and my YouTube. Or not my YouTube, my Instagram. Though Instagram doesn't pay me, so I would honestly rather it just not do well and YouTube do amazing. Truth has also been doing live streams longer. True. I mean, its platform in general is made for live streams. YouTube is kind of new to the game, which is why it kind of just does what it does. By day, be hospitals, and by night, I'm experimenting on people with tech and genetics. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that information, but I wish you the best of luck in your various endeavors. Old sure about someone playing Dr. Doofus, but can't remember which one of the stats or anything. I don't think I did any stats for that. I used 500 followers for monetize. Nope. They don't pay you for real. They don't pay for reels anymore, which is all I do. And like, I'm not gonna start posting photos because like, what? Well, I don't have any photos to post. It's just really fucking annoying. Just hate she does it. It does, Tom. It does. YouTube in general, like my audience, I don't think despises me to any certain degree. I think in general, I just kind of do the same content that I've always been doing, but like over time, it's just been doing worse and worse, and there's nothing I can feasibly do about it. I've been reposting some of my old stuff, which has been helpful, but like in general, YouTube just refuses to put my shit out anymore. Even to people who follow my content, which makes even less sense. I didn't want this to be a rant stream again, but I swear to God, life is fucking testing me. I was having like a pretty solid couple of days, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, guess what? Kill yourself. Double click the YouTube stream on mobile and click the, oh yeah, there is like a like function, I think. I don't know. So much I dug out my password for Twitch to watch you in better quality, and I appreciate it. I have you open on Twitch and use my Bezos sub, and I have no idea where the chat is on Twitch website. On the website, it should be off to the side, I think. I don't know. I don't really watch that many Twitch streams. Or streams in general, just because I usually don't have the time to do so. Which I guess makes sense, especially on YouTube, because not a lot of people are watching streams to begin with, but like, usually the mobile fucking, like, stream should throw the stream out more than this. You all the time. You're on to just hasn't been showing it to me anymore, I don't know why. I literally don't know. It was doing pretty solid before, but all of a sudden it's like, hey, nobody's gonna see your content ever. Post 12 a.m. maid-o-thon. Post 12 a.m.? I could do nothing for the like time difference, but I welcome you in regardless. Go on Twitch, do it, Regan, do it. I don't know. You're relying on donations then? I pretty much am, yeah. My entire like income is basically based off of donations by this point because of how little YouTube is showing my stuff. So I either got to get a real job or I'm just gonna fucking keep at it until I eventually go broke. It should vary between older recordings and newer ones. The quality is also different. It is what it is. I genuinely don't know how any of this shit works. Here now, welcome back, Captain Driving. You can tell us from buying you the IFCO punk helmet mask on your wish list. I don't actually know what that is. I'll be perfectly honest. Sometimes I'll just add things in there and it just is what it is. 22 YouTube had become more funky. I don't know. I was doing really well towards the latter end of last year. I was making like a decent chunk of change, but all of a sudden it's like my videos just won't be shown to anyone. You come with your cursed D&D build videos. Honestly, it's just kind of things that aren't worded correctly, so you can abuse them by just changing how people interpret the rules. I didn't really notice on YouTube because I've been watching too many videos on classic cars. I mean, I guess. You aren't already a maid on the side? I wish I was. Did we get the Twitch dono voice fixed? What do you mean fixed? It's been fixed the entire time. It does like a little announcement every time, but nobody's donated thus far, so I don't really know if it works. Until I figure out how to have both YouTube and Twitch open, chat on YouTube and watch on Twitch. That's valid. Chat for a bit. Valid enough. In 2022, YouTube got blocked in my country. Oh. I don't know. All I know is there's a bunch of other D&D YouTubers who do significantly better than me, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong in this setting. All I know is that, for one reason or another, YouTube has put me on their shit list. So, I guess that's just something I have to deal with. Had issues with it yesterday, didn't we maybe my sense of time is stretched? I don't know. Yesterday, I think, was the only stream you've been in for like a couple of streams, but I don't think it was broken. I think audio in general is just kind of shit. I keep forgetting to post it, but I'll post and tag you soon. Sounds good. You still pop up for me on YouTube. Well, that's good. I don't know. It doesn't show it to some people, but it does show it to some people. Maybe it's just not, maybe my content's just shit now. I don't know. I'm trying real hard not to fucking crash out. That's where I'm at right now. You're all over my shorts. So I guess like 2 or 3 people see my content all the time, and then there are some people who just never see it ever. Doing the Dark Age, but turns out you need a ray tracing capable GPU with at least 8 gigabytes of dedicated VRAMs, and I'm waiting for my paycheck. That's honestly so valid. Just hates you. Yeah, apparently. I'm trying the fucking best I can. Kind of still peak. I appreciate that. I feel like it's doing well enough. Like on TikTok, it's doing the same it's always been, more or less. Which means that, like, feasibly speaking, I don't think I'm doing anything, like, particularly wrong. YouTube's algorithm just doesn't favor my content at all anymore. It's favoring every other piece of content that I've come across. Videos. I wonder if YouTube is punishing videos you stream more? I don't know. I've been streaming every day. Maybe if I stop streaming, my videos will do better. Still have good content, but depression and multiple inconveniences can definitely make you feel shitty. I've been feeling shitty. Again, I don't know, I don't want this to be like a shit stream. I've just been having like such negative fucking experiences with content creation lately. It's on the verge of like, while I am still, I think, doing relatively okay, it's like, damn, it makes you think about like whether or not any of this shit is fucking like, not constant, what is it, consistent or sustainable, that's the word. What's your favorite thing to watch? In general, I've been enjoying a lot of like YouTube documentaries. Bad Times, It's Valid Husband. I'm trying. I think it's just one thing after the other. Like, donations slow down, your bank thing is fucking broken, my YouTube is slowing down as well, so it's like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? These are all things out of my control, but it's like, what fucking god did I piss off? Who's cursing me and my fucking existence that this is a thing that has to keep happening? World of Dark, more or less my current hyperfixation. The hell is World of Dark? Also, hi, theorist. We're showing Japanese, Chinese, and English. Will any of those help in Russia? I don't know. I will say, my videos were doing weirdly well when I went back to Hawaii. And, like, I didn't change my thing or anything. It just is what it is. I guess it just lines up like that, but honestly, it's just deeply frustrating. Especially when, like, especially on the fucking thing, where it's like, this stream is directly on the fucking, like, thing. Binge watch the entirety of The Amazing Digital Circus. How much do you have? God, that too. I'm gonna slay the YouTube gods if this shit keeps up, man. Maybe it's just trying to get me to do long-form content, or maybe that's not gonna do well either, and it's just, I have to contend with the fact that my era of HamaSamaKun is over, and you guys will get no more content from me. Or I just continue to only do Twitch streams and see how that goes. Oh, Mummy's kind of stuff, it's the world Vampire the Masquerade is in. That's World of Dark? Isn't Masquerade its own thing? This is a campaign that's steampunk and fantasy. Put a lot of steam in it, I guess. There's a lot of gears. Honestly, I would just base it off of the Order 1862 or whatever that game was. Do long-form collaboration. I don't know. I have nobody to collaborate with. Ever cursed Hama gets cursed from me and you won't like it? I hope so. I'm gonna just start hiring witches to curse out all the fucking, like, people responsible for YouTube's algorithm. Also, your quest for this evening, Asmar, is racially biased SAT questions, which can only assume... Okay, so the quality's still working. It's just... Even now, it's just not pushing it out to anyone. Like, I might as well just be doing a long-form stream, like, in higher quality. The same stream I do normally if it's gonna fucking do this. It's exited Eclipse season. Is that how it works? Elaborate, you have to stop, and afterwards you need to listen. God fucking damn it, Def. That was actually really funny. And time the marks of people that just want to listen to something. Maybe. I do have a few videos that I do want to do. Moments in chat and past streams felt too raunchy. Their topics and things that imagine not liking. I mean, maybe. But, like, there's so much worse on this platform than me. It comes for Hama support. Also, Levi, your quest is this month. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to read that out loud. If it's truly an issue of, like, quality, then it's just something I gotta deal with. But of the 21 people on YouTube, go over to Twitch. Make a Twitch. If I'm going to fucking suffer through YouTube's bullshit, then the least I could do is try to raise up my average viewership on Twitch. For those of you who watch consistently, it honestly makes more sense for you to go over there because you get better quality and shit actually makes sense. Plus, your viewership over there counts more than it ever did on YouTube. Because honestly, I think on YouTube, the only thing that really matters is donations because that alleviates some of the issue with YouTube's fucking lack of pushing out any of my content. I'm running a super cheap camera to stream on for YouTube. Why a super cheap camera? I mean, I could use my phone for that. For whatever reason, last time I streamed on my phone, it worked better, but it's just a nightmare. Yeah, Twitch channel, want to make a new one? Well, then Larry, you're dead to me because there's nothing I can do on YouTube Shorts. There's worse on YouTube Shorts than you. It's not an attack on you. I know, I'm just saying that there is worse on YouTube Shorts, so I don't know why they're not punishing all the AI channels or the ones that are literally just scamming fucking children. There are some times that I wish that I had less morals because, honestly, I'm assuming those fucking Roblox streamers make bank, otherwise they wouldn't do it. I highly doubt that they're out here, like, their passionate content is making Roblox streams where they just tell people to, like, type words. But either way, I'm just fucking annoyed. What's my name? What's that mean? I think it means you're the #1, like, typer, I guess. YouTube promotes doxing a creator over a joke, but not actual valid creators. No thing for keyframes is about bandwidth latency or video quality reduction. A less detailed camera would do this too. I don't know. Now I'm in a kind of a fucking mood. It's just been so annoying. Content creation in general has just fucking sucked. You cover your room in RGBs and put sand cutting in your corner of your streams will do better? Maybe. Just singular Roblox or Minecraft stream gets more recommendations. I could try it. I have Minecraft. Because you type real good. I think it's literally, you're like the top of the leaderboard in the stream or something like that. I don't know. I have never seen any of the other YouTube lives, but I can't imagine they're very good. Another ground person. Is edgy 3 years ago. That explains why your username is Larry the Libtard. I feel like you should probably fix that. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were one of those, like, fucking dipshits online when I first saw you when you popped in here, but, like, you're relatively pretty chill, all things considered. Referencing Jack's films. Oh yeah, Sniper Wolf. What the fuck happened to Sniper Wolf? Are they still doing things? Like, they made bank. Honestly, there are some content creators where I'm like, you've made millions of dollars. Why are you still doing this? Like, I understand you're being, like, you're passionate about it, and it's, like, something you like doing, but for people who make lowbrow content that's just, like, let's react to the same video 3 times in the same video, specifically Sniper Wolf. I'm literally just talking about Sniper Wolf. I don't respect her content. Currently playing StarCraft 2 with a friend. Nice. Sadly, yes. Day 61, are you planning to do this? I don't know. Maybe, like, if we manage to reach goal, we'll see. If not, then it's probably gonna stop at some point. I don't know, maybe I should start looking for a real job. You beat the game, why the fuck are you still playing? I know, right? 69 days first goal? Yeah. Sniper Wolf cheated hard and it went bigger than they did. Cheated hard in what sense? Doesn't deserve popularity? Oh no, absolutely. Hawk Tuah Girl, I will never forgive humanity for making Hawk Tuah Girl a thing. Also, Rocky, your quest for this evening is an Oedipus complex. Hey, camera nature is beautiful. Ugh. I don't know. Either way, if we manage to reach goal, we'll get to day 69, hopefully. The donut link is pinned right there. I just want to reach goal so I don't have to worry about that also on top of worrying about the fucking viewership on the YouTube live. Because every fucking time I try to do anything, it's just, like, a nightmare. And what's even worse, right? Here's how I know something's fucking wrong. The fucking bot, right? The bot that announces my videos in the Discord has not worked the last couple of days, which means that something's wrong with YouTube or something's wrong with the bot. German Cheese, hi. Your request for this evening, Moon, is vehicular manslaughter, which is something I'm about to fucking do. Cash Me Outside. Oh, yeah, I remember the Cash Me Outside, how about that girl? Her name's, like, Bad Baby, and I think she also still makes things. I don't know if she's rich or, like, what the vibe is with that. The bot did your phone stream? What are you talking about? It did something. I don't know what it's doing, honestly. She raps now? Yeah, there's no god. Could literally be either. I don't know, man. It could be both. It doesn't get paid, though. I wish the bot... I would... You know what? No, I wouldn't pay the bot for this. With how... Like, it's been pretty consistent for the last, like, fucking couple of weeks. Like, it was the entirety of me being away. But all of a sudden, it's just fucking garbage. And it coincides exactly with the time when all my content's doing shit. So I don't know what's going on. She does her money often, so she's not rich. I mean... Maybe... I don't know. I never understood the, like, concept of watching flexers on YouTube. Like, people on YouTube who do, like, flex content... Though I will say, there are some where it's like, oh, they're investigating, or not investigating, they're exploring, like, cool little things that, you know, I would never be able to do because I'm poor. Okay, raw egg. What about a raw egg? What does raw egg have to do with anything? I'm telling a dumb joke. Can I tell you 3 jokes? I don't know if I'm in the fucking mood to hear a joke, if to be perfectly honest. Should I just try Minecraft? I don't know. I don't want to sink that low. I wanted to get, like, to where I got by doing the things I'm passionate about. I don't give a fuck about Minecraft. Especially after the Minecraft movie. New flex aren't rich enough to actually be rich. They're terrible with money. That makes sense. I don't know. All I know is that... Yeah, I don't think I've ever flexed. I've never had a reason to flex, that's why. I'm still waiting for Ariana Grande to switch to country music. All except Disney star musicians make that transition at some point from pop to country. I thought it was the other way around. They go from, like... country to pop. What are you passionate about? A handful of things. I just can't think of any of them because I'm filled with blinding rage towards fucking YouTube. I would just like one day where they like don't immediately fucking destroy me. Kingston Cantrips homebrew? I have not. I've heard of it, but I know like there's only so much about it that I know. SC096. I don't remember which one that is. Think harder. Give me some options, man. I can talk about feasibly anything. Disney is weird. Disney is weird, and honestly, I'm not in the mood to fucking support it ever again, if only because they keep making the worst live-action remakes of all time. Ugh. Need what? Kingston Cantrips? Like anything with Jack Black? Lexi, I love you. Please no. Funniest joke is YouTuber and their algorithm. Yeah, the algorithm is fucking ass. You remember me? Not really, I'll be perfectly honest. It's been a while. Yeah, I'm heading out. Alright, bye, Levi. Completely unrelated note. There's a car in the parking lot with their windows down in the rain, and it hurts to watch. Ooh. Ooh. No, live action remake will suck. Watch the Nemo live action remake happen, and it's just like I don't know how to describe it. Like Marlin gives up on finding Nemo. That's the fucking vibe that they're going for at this point. Back, baby boy. Hi, Dejected Nobody. What's good? How you doing? I love your content. Glad to catch you live. Love your shirts. Genuinely good dumb fun without the actual dumb part. To be fair, these streams are a little bit dumb. Live action fish movie. I mean, to be fair, that's basically The Lion King. They're like, this is the Disney live action remake of The Lion King. I'm like, what part of this was live action? Like, I'm fairly certain you animated all of this. So, like, why? Why do that? Just re-release The Lion King if you're gonna want to make another Lion King. I don't know. It's too in-depth homebrew. For Kingston Cantrips? Did you make Kingston Cantrips? Where's Xanax where the lion's on, though? A lot. Dude, have you seen the animation for it? They're like, yeah, it looks so much better than the original. I'm like, dude, cats are not known for being very expressive. You've created the fucking worst thing. Hey, Arc Prisma, thank you for the follow. Prisma reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, so thank you for that. It's 250 pages long. 250 pages of Kingston Cantrips. So pissed off at Bella's dress. Belle's dress. Why Belle's dress? What's wrong with Belle's dress? Mind you, I never really cared much for Beauty and the Beast normally, so the new movie was not all that fun. They do that at the petting zoos. It's just so sad. Do what at the petting zoos? Cook the fish? Live action Finding Nemo. I think they would smell fishy. First try TLK. Oh, the Lion King remake was actually live action, nothing else. Just that one shot of the African savanna sunrise. They got one shot, and then they're like, all right, I think that's enough live action for today. Spam hard, so I hit this ball. Also, you feel about the live action Lilo and Stitch? Like, what's the vibe? I think it's the worst fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I didn't see it, mind you. Everything I learn about it makes me despise it. Every single aspect of that movie is wrong, except for literally just the person they casted as Lilo. And even then, they kind of got it wrong because apparently she's not nearly as weird in this take. And she tries to make amends with Myrtle. So, like, first off, fuck Myrtle, right? Myrtle represents everything wrong about, like, people who move to Hawaii and then think they're native because they live there. And, like, bruh, there's so much I could say about it. And honestly, I might. Half the screen is the right side, so it's right. I don't know. I guess 'cause they're fish. They got rid of the best character in New Lilo. Lego and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch. Howley. Exactly, Howley's. It's fucking. I can't. Do they cast a Myrtle in this movie, or do they take her away too? Honestly, at this point, I'm inclined to believe that the entirety of the live-action Lilo and Stitch movie is just a fucking tax write-off. And that, like, the fucking director, who, mind you, has not had any fucking, like, worthwhile projects under their belt before being taken to fucking direct this. Did they even watch the movie? Like, I don't know how you... I do not know how you bastardize a message this fucking badly. Hey, genetically Samoan, but I look at it and they have accepted me as they are. Still learning the culture, though. Is what it is. Made Cobra Bubbles the villain. They made Cobra Bubbles the villain. Everything I learn about this game makes me this fucking movie makes me cry. Moaning Merle. Yeah. Everything I know about life learned against my will. They basically made it pro-colonizer, pro-military propaganda. They made it like pro-tearing apart like indigenous families propaganda too. It's not a good fucking like movie. And the fact that it's made so much money and people are actively defending it, I hope you know that there's a special place in hell for all of you. There's a special place specifically in the part of hell that I propagate. And make the space cop the villain. Yeah. They didn't put Gantu because, like, they're like, oh, it wouldn't work in live action. Homie, none of this works in live action. You made a movie that's bad. I hope you never work again, homie. I hope you never get a job. Honestly, to be fair, I'm also... Maybe that's why. Do you think maybe it's all the hatred I put out into the universe concerning the Lilo and Stitch live action that, like, has caused my life to fall apart as hard as it has in the last couple of days? Pro-colonial propaganda can be good, though. It's not even good propaganda. Well, first off, pro-colonial propaganda is never good. It's always fucking shit. Mostly because I'm not pro-colonizer, and every time a colonizer speaks, I'm that much more inclined to commit acts of violence. But, like, they didn't make a good movie. Like, you could have made a decent movie at least. Have whatever bastardized message you want. Just don't make the movie ass. Like, don't half-ass this. If you're gonna make it pro-white people, like, make it as bad as you feasibly can. Make Lilo white, why don't you? Why the fuck should it? Why do we care? Why does anyone care anymore? I go morally by, like, the 300 movie. The 300 movie is such a funny, like, concept, if only because the entire framing device is one of the 300 telling the story, which means that everything that happens in the movie is something he's retelling to the soldiers, which means that he went on a weird tangent about, like, that one senator who had sex with, like, Leonidas' wife. No real reason, just because he could, I guess. Like, I guess he's building a narrative. It was just very inspiring to the other, like, 300 Spartans that, like, yeah, Leonidas got cucked while he was at war. Hey, national anthem programming kicks back in. Oh boy, for a couple seconds, I'm proud to be an American. The only time I'm ever proud to be an American is... Yeah, actually, I don't think I've ever been proud to be an American. Literally, Nazi propaganda, it's not a good movie is what I'm trying to say. Is it Nazi propaganda? I don't think it's Nazi propaganda, it's just bad propaganda. What's up, Zach? I want to bet you those motherfuckers wouldn't dare to make a live-action South Park. I don't think anyone should ever make a live-action South Park, except for the people who made South Park, because at least they'd probably do something with it. Watch them make I don't know, what the fuck is the next one on the docket? What other live-action remakes could they possibly make? Maybe that's about expecting praise? I don't know. You do some good shit. Humanity does good things occasionally. Informal Goblin, hi. I used to want to serve in the army and despise my country now. That's honestly so valid. I want to be a Russian because of free healthcare. I'm proud of anywhere that has free healthcare. Japan doesn't really make good live-action remakes. They make, like, substandard anime movies. Like, they're not good. They're not terrible, but they're not good. The live-action Full Metal Alchemist wasn't very good. Live-action Black Butler wasn't good either. It was real weird. That entire, like, live-action animes... Actually, I take it back. The only time a live-action anime has ever worked, One Piece. I fucking love the Netflix live-action One Piece. I loved it so much, I started watching the actual One Piece. That's how much you know that I actually really enjoyed watching it. Mostly because I am one of those, like, I did not give a fuck about One Piece. And honestly, at this point, as I'm watching it, I feel kind of vindicated because the anime One Piece takes so fucking long to do anything. I'm still on like the Usopp like arc, like the fucking like Kaya and like her sickly vibe and her butler who's like a pirate. Shit's taking forever, man. They just left. Like I was watching it for like 4 hours and it just never ends. Hi Heathers, how you doing? And one thing in season 2, Crocodile. Oh yeah, he's played by Joe Manganiello. I love him, mostly because he plays D&D. He's like my favorite nerd buff guy. Ugh. This is what it is, though. I find it funny. This is what they call animations in Japan. I mean, true. Rapunzel? Are they making a live action? No, they're making a live action Moana, aren't they? I don't know why, but, like, they are. It's insane to make a live action remake of a movie that came out, like, 5 years ago. Maybe, how long has it been? When did that movie come out? Henry Cavill. I like Henry Cavill. I don't like him as much as Joe Manganiello. But I think it's just because all the Snyder Bros kind of ruined, like, Henry Cavill for me. They also ruined Superman. English, Usopp and Sanji via Comic-Con Philly. Nice. We used to play their characters in live action. Do they? Really? What? What are you talking about? Doesn't need live action? Yeah, it doesn't, but apparently they're like, hey, let's do that. I'm like, why would you ever? There's a very cut-done version of One Piece on YouTube. What? What are you talking about? Oh, is that One Piece? Sorry, I've learned about this before, but there's apparently a version of One Piece called One Piece where it takes away all the filler. It's only the parts that are important. And mind you, I might watch that instead, but then again, I only have access to it on Netflix, which I don't even think that's all the episodes. And it takes about 1 month of solid watching to watch all of One Piece. It is good. Take a decade to watch up to a year ago, so I'm good. Shows recommend you watch 2.25 speed. How does anyone watch anything on 2.25 speed? You can't get anything... Like, I would not be able to comprehend any of that. Zamalian and the VA for Moana plays Moana. Yeah, but why, though? They're in the movie. What? Why? What? Who needs this? Oh, hi, T12. Welcome in. Who needs this? Why? Why the fuck? Live-action remakes are a blight on humanity. Every single day, I learn just that much more about, like, Disney's plans to make the worst fucking thing of all time. Nova! Hello. There are 1,100 episodes of One Piece. Well, The Rock paid for it. Somebody please stop The Rock. I decided to watch the new episode of One Piece that have Garp in them. Who's Garp? Who's Garp and remakes our tax write-up? Are they really? I always thought it was because they wanted to retain the IP, so they have to make something. But instead of making, like, a worthwhile sequel or something, like, even acceptable. I would accept, like, a movie that doesn't suck ass. That's, like, bare minimum. At least you're on. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate you. Either way, for those of you here over on YouTube, go over to Twitch because Twitch has better shit. Hey, my blood drawn since and they'd seen my vitamin D levels. Have you been out in the sun recently? And Tyler says, so he moves here, I can drag him there too. Drag who there? Oh, Hama moved to Italy. It's beautiful there. Also, it's not in the US. I mean, I'm down to, like, okay, my dream is to live either in the fucking, like, countryside or live at a seaside town. Mind you, like, you know, tsunamis are always a fucking thing, and, like, rainstorms and stuff. But, like, I just want a nice little, like a nice little place, like a nice little cottage where I, like, go out to the market and buy fresh bread every morning for, like, a coin or a quarter. Or what the fuck do they use there? Probably is better. I'm just using YouTube to chat. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to raise the average viewership over on Twitch. If I'm going to suffer through this, I'm at least going to increase one of my fucking platforms. It is more than tsunamis and rainstorms. Like mermaids or what do you mean? You're gonna have gay tension between Light and L in One Piece. Light and L aren't in One Piece. That's Death Note. Unless there are characters called Light and L in One Piece that I just haven't gotten to that arc yet. New live action comments sung to pirate music. What are you talking about? Oh, wait, I've seen those videos. Specifically the ones about the live-action Snow White, I think is the one you're referencing. Hi, Sword Fairy, welcome in. Oh, 2 days in a row. Let's fucking go. Consistency. We getting back on that consistency grind. We're supposed to be watching on Twitch. It'd be appreciated. I've been trying to reach 75 concurrent viewers. I'm down to like 20 concurrent viewers. Which means that a lot of the people that have watched my stream have disappeared off of the fucking face of the planet. What do you mostly do on Twitch? Is it this or is it like live play sessions, TTRPGs? I've occasionally done TTRPGs, but for the most part it's this, but in better quality, and you have a little chat window and announcements when people donate and follow. It's just a much better quality stream. I would hope so because I've worked that hard to make it so. Here's €3 for the best bread I've ever had. It's countryside and seaside towns. I want to go to a seaside town. Does anybody want to get married in Italy? Actually, do I need to get married to go to Italy? I'm just gonna go to Italy. So I did come back. True. Very true. We're working on it. We're trying to get back into that consistency grind. At least I won't be going away as often, except for I think I am going away for a family trip. Play Helldivers 2 tonight. Honestly, I don't know if I'm in the mood to be social after this. I just want to reach goal so that I can move on with my day, maybe eat some fucking dinner, and then, like, work on my sponsored content. Mind you, I do know I owe you these, but I just really want to, like, I want to play games with you when I'm in a better mood, you know? What the fuck is that? Say married and go to Italy. I mean, I do owe you that too. You go to Twitch and hop on. If your Twitch streams soonish, you'll probably be in the same username. I'd appreciate that. I mean, both streams are going concurrently, so you kind of just, if you download it, you just go and see the same stream pretty much. I started bouncing back and forth between zoning the fuck out exotism. Me too, man. Play any Rivals? I played Marvel Rivals before, yeah. You have any advice on someone DMing Dungeon World? What is Dungeon World? I mean, if I understand not being in the best of moods. Yeah, it's just, it's a lot of things compounding day after day. It's waking up each morning and seeing my YouTube getting worse and worse. I've had the worst fucking day for subscribers in literally a year. I got like 7 subscribers. That's it. I got 7 new subscribers, despite the fact that all my videos do what they do. It is consistently going down, and I don't understand why that is. It's just a fucking nightmare to deal with. Like RPG genre? I do. It's like, okay. Butcher Jeff the Land Shark villain, I know, but they gutted my boy and they made him into soup. Good. He was part of the problem. You have a set schedule for streaming again? Yeah, kind of. It's basically streaming every single day as long as I make goal. I just got a Twitch account for you? I appreciate it. Honestly, a lot of the people who watch my stream specifically got a Twitch to watch. People are getting into D&D as much. I mean, I guess. That's why I'm probably going to start switching to doing just like pseudo D&D content. Would you like to try out a custom homebrew campaign? Maybe? I don't know. No, but Islamophobia right now is almost as bad as anti-Semitism in 1925, so maybe not. I'm not Islamic, but okay. Thank you, D12, for the $11. I appreciate you. I guess. Oh, that got us to 69. That's cool. That is also, I believe, the only donation we got so far, so we are now $89 away from
For funny number.
But yeah. Start watching stream because of your streams. To be fair, that's kind of valid. I think a lot of the people now who watch my Twitch stream came from YouTube because they were tired of YouTube being fucking garbage. But, I don't know. We try the best. You know, let us know what you think, please. I don't know what Dungeon World is. Yeah, can I find out? Go through? Oh, shit. Wait, hold on. Let me check. In which case, we'd be $84 away from goal. Yes, I believe we're somewhat close to... Hey, Anonymous, thank you for the 25. I don't know who that was, but thank you. Certainly helps my fucking vibes. Came from IG. True. Sword Fairy is one of the classic OGs, the ones fucking from long ago in the distant realm of when I used to be able to stream on Instagram. There's a dog in a draft even though he left as a child. Who got fucking arrested for draft? 69 was ruined. I mean, if we donate to get back up to 69, donate, but I have rent. To be fair, yeah, I also have rent coming up soon. Though, the next 2 days are the only chances for us to get up to 5K. Mostly because those things reset. Though I did find out the exact amount of money I need to make in donations in order to not have to worry, which is roughly like half of what we made here today. So, we're doing relatively okay. Came from Instagram. True. Here's 69.4. What? Watching Hama stuff on YouTube and Insta before I came here. And we appreciate Karma for being here. Especially my younger one. Interesting. Maybe I should start making more stream clips. But as of late, I haven't really had much like humorous things to talk about. I've just been kind of like half the appeal. Like it's hard to advertise the stream because half the appeal is just being able to talk to each other. Like it's the most interactive stream I think in most fucking settings. Because like while people do just chatting, they're usually less interactive because they have bigger audiences. Between the fours, yeah, kind of. It's 9 there. True. But, wait, hold on. 11, 16, 25. Ah, fuck, I can't do math. I think we're, like, an amount away. I'm gonna phone on my own turn, so I'll be going out. Bye, Borgs. Can't wait for day 365. Me too, man. If we can manage to get there, then great. We're on our way, though. It was 25 and then 3rd. Fuck, whatever. From Facebook to YouTube to Instagram to here. You watched myself on Facebook, Sid? That's where you came from? You've been here for the longest time. I didn't even post anything on Facebook. That's the wildest part. 2 humorous things to talk about. They're just stuck in your arms. God fucking damn it. 52? That's 25, 5, and 11. So 36, 42? No, 41. 41, right? No, 42? Yeah, wait, no, not 16. It was 11 to get to 69. It was the 5 from Lemon. I'm trying to... People definitely repost you on Facebook. I've seen it too. To be fair, I've been reposting my stuff on Facebook, so at least I have an official channel for that now. I don't get paid on Facebook either, which is a fucking nightmare. I've been watching you for some time now. True. Oh, you said 16 and 11. No, I was doing math in my head. It was 11 and 5. So, I think we're at 42, which means that we are 60... Fuck me, god damn it. 60-something. Sup, bro? Sup, Ronnie? You're from Doom Scrolling? Well, and now you've been here just consistently, so that's nice. So 41. I guess so? Is it 41? It's 20... I don't know, whatever. Made Hydrogen posture check. I'll get to them when I get to them. Only like Asian-style pasta? Well, good for you. XP is gone. Does it disappear if you leave the stream? 59 away. I mean, we could go 10 over and just say 69 because 69's a lot funnier. Did it go through? Did what go through? Oh my god, what the fuck did I open? I'm assuming so you were the anonymous, I think. So yeah, that was the 25, unless there was another 25 included. In the future tabletop I'm in, we'll be getting custom world of creation that my DM made. Nice. That number 3 earlier, now I'm 0. That sucks, dude. I mean, there's only like 3 people in my YouTube live anyway, so it is what it is. Prawn Hub on stream? What are you talking about? I'm not doing that. I mean, I could, but... Oh, I have curry left. Yeah, through PayPal. Yeah, it worked. We are looking for 69. I would become the God Emperor of humanity. To be fair, if I were to be the God Emperor of anything, I would want to be the God Emperor of, like, sloths. I don't work with boiling often. I've never had a seafood boil. I've always kind of wanted to have one, though. Your phone exclaimed about what you opened? Oh, no. I was just like... So, I was open on, like... I don't know how to describe this, but basically there's, like, this setting where you just, like, can type into a search bar. It was open to that, and it had, like, just a random fucking, like, letter typed in, so it just searched up random shit. God Emperor of Seduction. Yeah. Sharpie fluid. What about Sharpie fluid? You know, porn. I hear they banned that because a bunch of gamers used it for better paying ads. I don't know if it's true. I don't know. Can I get banned on there for just streaming random shit? Like, it's a video hosting platform. I understand that there is, like, a vibe for, like, you know, sex things, but, like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just... You know what? When I start making my long-form YouTube content, I'm just gonna post it to, like, Pornhub as well. Top 1, apparently. I'm real sometimes. To be fair, me too. God, I'm fucking starving, man. Hey, you glance fully understand the Matoran alphabet from the... What the hell is that? Sharpie fluid. Never mind, I'm back. Welcome back. I don't know, as I'm getting hungry. Only Hama fans. Yeah, but nobody's gonna pay for the exclusive for that thing, but I just want you all to know that it will be available there. If, accessible worldwide. To be fair, I feel like... Well, then again... Pornhub isn't actually accessible worldwide anymore because of legislature from various, like, states. You have to confirm your age in order to access any of them because There's like a whole issue with that. We're looking into OFPH for uploading streaming since the advertisers there are already expecting worse stuff than you show/talk about. Could. Honestly, might. I think it might be a fun little thing. You before stream? No. I was trying to figure out all my other stuff. Isn't it available here? I don't know where here is, but yeah. It's not available in Florida either. Or I think Texas, or... I think it's available in Hawaii, which I find kind of strange. This came from the pit. Is your nose broken? No. The fuck makes you say that? Is it because of Mormons and the taxation thingy? What does the Mormons have to do with anything? Alex, your quest for this evening is the Big Bang, which is actually what I actively call my Friday nights. I'm not going to tell you who's banging who, but something's happening. God, I wish I wasn't so alone. Go to the Bluescape for the right to wank. I mean, yeah. It's good food to eat in the afternoon. Is this a question, or... Well, I see, like, what do you mean? Like, are you asking my opinion, or are you going to tell me? Tacos. I'm kind of iffy about tacos. Sometimes they're really good, sometimes they're just kind of average. Because of science class, someone's watching stuff. Experience of medical, the angle look broken on your nose. I don't think I've ever broken my nose. Like, I've never had to go to the hospital for it. It's just the way that my nose is, like, shaped. I just have, like, the nose bridge, like a very prevalent one. I don't know. I've always really disliked my side profile. I don't like my nose, though I think it works decently with my face. They're the best always. Are they really? I don't know. Sometimes I'm not, like, on board with it. Broke my spine once. Jesus. Get a hamburger? Maybe. We'll see. Either way, we're $59 away from our goal. If we get to 59, I'll let you choose what game I play for the rest of stream, because honestly, I can't be fucked to figure it out myself. Woman nose? Is this a woman nose? I mean, my mom kind of has this nose, but hers is, like, a little less. Like, to be fair, this is what I would look like if my nose didn't have the nose bridge. You know, Friday night's the Big Bang slice fucks you over distortional amount on Friday. Well, I wasn't gonna say it out loud, but yeah. Roman. Oh. A Roman nose? Am I Roman? That's wild. He would make his own movie because he had control over Superman or anything. It show would be super accurate. I'm sure it would be, but do not let Zack Snyder near Superman ever again. I am begging you. The Snyderverse is the dumbest fucking idea. Every single fucking concept that was pitched for that universe is bad. Like, Dick Grayson being the Robin that died, bad idea. Great for an Elseworld story, bad if that's, like, your main fucking universe. Like, Superman turning evil because he gets cucked by Batman and Lois Lane, also bad. Just the whole I'm so tired of Snyder Bros being like, this was peak, man. Remember what they took from us. I'm like, I'm glad. I wish they would take more from us. I wish all the Snyder Bros would shut the hell up. The guy touch things? Yeah. Stop letting them touch anything. Highly agree. Bro, the Snyderverse is bad. It's just bad. All this fixed? Define fixed. Those are femboy days. True. The genuine question is, homo and femboy? Not really. Sometimes, I don't know, I just wear clothes. I'll wear it depending on what I want to look like that day. Hama pick. Well, that's true. If somebody does donate $69, you get an exclusive Hama selfie. Karma used to pay for those, but then Karma still has their banking issues. The way you explained that sounded very inappropriate. Stop letting Snyder touch things. I mean, yeah. What's your favorite D&D spell? I don't really know. Legend Lore. I really like the spell Legend Lore. Legend Lore is a fun one because Legend Lore basically just forces your DM to make up lore on the fly, which is great for DMs who are quick on their feet, but it's also kind of a way to punish your DM if they have nothing prepared. Especially because you can just make shit up. Like, you can just talk about random topics. That spell, it's a good spell. It's a great spell even. It's one of my favorite. Like, just like purely off of its concept alone. And if someone donates the last amount, you get your own video that Hama does for his long-form video dedicated to you. True, you get your own video. Just saying, Matthew, if you ever wanted a video that's solely dedicated to talking about how much I love you, I mean, I'm not going to make that video because we're custom topics that, like, do not pertain to just people. No more when I can. Valid. Your quest for this evening, I'm honest, is these hoes. Find some. Just I don't know my brother's my DM. I mean, really just any of my videos could probably annoy him pretty well, but it's anyone's guess. And can't touch any movie again. I don't know. Like, Zack Snyder is very much a show never tell kind of director. Like, the spectacle of it looks great. shame that everything in the movie doesn't make any fucking sense. Sure, wanna know why? Because I always flavor is invisible until it's struck, which then causes it to appear while it's struck. That's neat, I guess. This is my bro. Is that okay for my custom finding this hose? If you want to, yeah. Should never be evil. Batman v Superman should be when Bruce kills Joker and Supes has to convince him. That's not Batman v Superman. That's Injustice. This doesn't make him evil. That's my Batman v Superman. Oh, no, never mind. That's not Injustice. Man, it's coming. It's on its way. Hi, Cecilia. Welcome in. Been better. I'm trying my fucking best to maintain a positive outlook, but honestly, I've just been falling deeper and deeper into despair. Is that Injustice? No, well, technically, Superman kills the Joker, but no, I would much prefer a Batman v Superman movie where they're not at odds with each other. Or rather, they're not enemies, but they are at odds with each other. The fucking, like, I don't know what it's called. The, like, mental state or, like, the perspectives of both characters. Like, their arguments on how justice, like what being a superhero and what justice is one of the most, interesting parts of their dynamic. I also really like when they're friends, because World Finest is much more interesting than let's watch Batman beat the shit out of Superman because we're trying to, like, live out some weird power fantasy. Which, mind you, it's all because of Frank Miller. Frank Miller is the fucking worst. My hair is also... Okay, now my hair is fucked up, too. Today's just not my fucking day, man. Though, to be fair, every day has just not been my day, and I don't know how to fix it. In terms of the comic book. Dude, Frank Miller, some of his early work, written really well, but did fucking horrible things to, like, the public perception of Batman and Superman. I'm trying the best I can, Ronnie. I don't need you fucking judging me. And let's go Joker because he threatened to kill any child Superman had. Yeah, well, that was technically in, like, an alternate, like, thing. Well, not really an alternate thing. It was basically a, it was like a dream state, if that makes sense. It was in the Injustice comic, and it was fucking weird. But, like, bottom line is that, like, Injustice as a comic book is also pretty bad. Check that here. Yeah, I know, Kenzie. Do better? Shut the fuck up, Ronnie. I don't need viewership so much that I'm not above banning you from this place. I'm also just not in the mood to deal with people giving me a hard time. About Batman x Deadpool? I don't know how I feel about that. That, like, hope your day is going wonderfully. There's a D&D question I'm curious about. What's your opinion on a 3-foot-tall barbarian that's a goblin made of cheese? What? That doesn't make any fucking sense, but, what is? I don't know. Play whatever you want to play. I'm not the #1 authority on D&D. If you think of ideas funny and I don't, then more power to you. You're perfect. You're just used to seeing yourself. I appreciate it. Pretty regardless. Thank you. It's not so much an idea of whether or not I'm pretty. I get really annoyed. I get annoyed at the small things because it means that all the big things are fucking falling apart too. Deadpool or Wolverine? Whoever the writer wants to win, dude. That's the biggest issue I've ever had with, like, comic books is, like, before I used to debate, like, who would win in a fight, but it's always whoever the writer wants to win. There will always be a reason for one character to win over the other. It's bad in any other comic, but any character is good in a Deadpool comic, in my opinion. I don't really read a lot of Deadpool. I don't really care too much for the lol so random fucking, like, vibes, if that makes sense. I grow out my hair and have a lion's mane. I grew up my hair, like, a while ago. It was, like, okay. I'm not the biggest fan of growing out my hair, to be perfectly honest. I'm just saying facts. Straight facts, no printer. You watch Bowser vs. Dr. Eggman? What is that in? What are you talking about? I don't know. I like when my hair is messy, but I don't like it when it's, like, parted into weird shapes. It's like an issue where it just looks like this. It's a death battle. Is it, like, more of the recent one? I haven't watched it in a long time. Like, all I know is the Dr. Eggman versus Robot... Or, no, wait. It was Dr. Wily versus Robotnik? Something like that? And time determines who wins, pretty much. Like, there's no raw science for how there's... Like, it's not a science. It's just opinion-based. Shape facts, no printer. How much 2025? After Smacks here. To be fair, my hair actually does look really good after sex. Mostly because I had to go to the bathroom and, like, I'll look at myself. I'm like, damn, I should go outside dressed like this. Or look like this. Not dressed like this because I'm not wearing anything. But, like, I should go outside dressed like this. Fuck! God damn it. I don't know. That's your fun Hama topic for tonight is... I look pretty decent after the fact. Which is great for me, because, like, you never know what you need to do afterwards. Nude. Yep. No, I should just walk out into public nude. Very thick, curly, dirty blonde hair. Neat. A mutant racism story because he accidentally becomes the bad one. Example, like mutants saying we're pacifists and Deadpool's the mayor in the name of the mutants. I like when Deadpool isn't just, like, a meme. I enjoy when he's, like, an actual character. It's, when it was short, now it's got all funky and frizzy. Huh. Okay, it hits different, though. If anything, that means that I'm perfectly honest with myself when I do look at myself. I'm like, damn, that's a handsome man. Post-nut clarity. I have no idea if that's how that works. I'm eating Sour Patch Kids because I need the sugar to keep myself alive right now. Bowdy is awesome in Bowser vs. Dr. Eggman. It shows that they are different faces of the same coin. Really? Because I do good on OnlyFans. I don't know if I'd ever get around to signing up for that. I don't know. I want to do my long-form content. I think that's the direction I want to take my career. I want it to work out, but if it doesn't, then that's just something I have to deal with. I don't know. Things have been really difficult as of late. Yeah, hobbies beside looking good in maid dress and playing D&D. I mean, I enjoy, like, streaming. Oh, no. Maid dress, playing D&D. I mean, I've been enjoying reading. I also really wanted to start writing books for OnlyFans. It's just pictures of me post. Like, I don't show any of what happens. It's just me afterwards. I have a great ability for D&D. How so? These Sour Patch Kids never taste right. Maybe I should stop eating them. Because, like, my cat chews on this, and I don't know if their saliva gets into the fucking bag. What's up, name? How you doing? Kind of gets worse everyone be on. I mean, maybe. Not everybody has the face or the body for it. Honestly, if I got more into cosplay, I would start doing it, but I'm just really lazy. Just as a Stolfo. Maybe. It's a big bag, damn. I mean, yeah. It's because the other bag was chewed on, but then they end up chewing on this one too. This sweaty pig fully clothed. You know what? If somebody donates $69, I'll take a photo of it the next time it happens, and I will show you what it looks like specifically. Mind you, it does require me to go find somebody to have sex with, but like that's a different issue that I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Don't have a Harley. I mean, you could find a Harley in any, like, any convention. I just I've been chatting much busy. You're good, Theorist. No worries. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, if we manage to make goal. I have some love for the world's mightiest disciple with seeing D&D backstories for some of those characters. Some of them would be wild. Who's world's mightiest disciple? Start border when you get to it. Yeah, exact. What? Now I have to do Gangnam Style and Ragnar on camera. Interesting. Love that for you. Either way. For those of you on the YouTube, you should go over to Twitch, because at least I can, if I drag all the people from YouTube over there, I can at least increase my viewership. About sour to you? Not so much sour. They're more sweet than anything else, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, but I think I'm just used to it, because these are my favorite snacks. Give women bi panic, as you should, Lexi. Love me some Sour Patch Kids. As being the Niagara Bridge. Is it the Niagara Bridge because everybody is wet, or I have no enemies? I mean, that's good for you. I have several. I'm sorry if I crave sour there, my period snack. Honestly, valid. I always thought that people would want more, like, don't people who have periods want more, like, iron? I don't know. I've seen, like, an ongoing, like, meme where people will take their girlfriends, or I guess period haver partners, to Korean barbecue to make up all the iron that they lost. Can you share with me? Sour Patch Kids? If you want. In America and Canada. Oh. You just want me to cross into the border. So that, you know, we can finally get to getting married and shit. This sucks at fighting? Who sucks at fighting? Sour Patch sweet then sour. That's just me. I'm real great at the beginning, and then, you know, it's a slow crash out that I just have to contend with over time. By the way, for those of you here, I guess, donate to the stream if you can. Boo Boo Cthulhu, thank you for the follow. I like your username. Ingenious and romantic, in my opinion. What? Having me cross the border? Is the primary component in menstrual blood? I don't know. I don't know science. I'm just That was just a meme that, like, apparently they lose a lot of iron, so, like, to replenish the iron, you go do the thing. Copper Glow Gaming, or Copper Glowing? Thank you for the Prime subscribe. You consider doing Zach the Bullet Style podcast just ranting about D&D mechanics? I don't know enough about the mechanics to make those videos. I do want to start making long-form content, though, that's kind of in that vein. My focus in D&D has always been narrative over mechanics, because I don't care about the rules. You know, right before the border, say hi to all the American friends since I have no passport right now. To be fair, even if Korean barbecue still make you feel better anyway. Maybe I should do that. Should donate when I can. I would appreciate it. I don't know. Maybe I'll go get Korean barbecue tonight because, like, I need to fucking win. I desperately need to win today. Many things civilians shouldn't. Like what? You would chat 59 for goal for another day of maid-o-thon. True. We're getting down to the wire here. We are so close to day 69, dude. So close. You know, everything I was calling the partners being so thoughtful as romantic. Oh, that. Yeah, no, it's absolutely romantic. You feed the animals much love, my guy. All right, bye, Matthew. You know, Devno said they had citric acid powder. Oh. Isn't that just sour powder? Then again, I honestly have never read the, like, thing on the front of a, Sour Patch Kids, like, bag. So, honestly, I could be eating feasibly anything. Money, but I donate praise for awesome work and appreciation. That's valid. If you want to check out my latest video, then you could do that too. Commenting on that usually helps. Look at my... What? Big gay is back in town. Big gay, competitive gay. Oh, grass is edible and there's an old recipes for grass salad. Grass isn't edible, is it? It's very much not. It's like super poisonous to anybody who isn't a cow. And I don't mean that like as in people being fat. I mean like as in, you know. You get it. You get the vibe. Most grasses are. Well, I mean lemongrass. I'm talking about just like turf grass. 6, even though they're hard to stick, it's citric acid powder all over them. Interesting. And Sour Patch Kids powder, snorted it once and it hurt. Also, Detour, your quest for this evening is sex with Patrick Stewart. So I'm not mailing a small amount of white powder to check grocery store. True. They probably have them out there somewhere. I don't know. If we manage to reach goal, we don't even have to get over goal. I will go get Korean barbecue tonight because, again, I need that fucking victory or else I will probably combust. Also because I kind of missed out on the opportunity to go visit my parents. You show us your full tattoo sleeve? Normally I could, yeah, but this is about as close as I can show you because I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt right now. It's the weirdest spell in D&D? The weirdest spell in D&D is probably antipathy and sympathy because it literally just makes people a magnet. Swallow weeds are technically grass and surprising amount are edible. I mean, I guess that's fair. Your quest for this evening, Chibi, is Courtney, Kim, Chloe, Kendall, and Kylie, which are the Kardashians, so you have to hunt all of them down for my amusement. Desert got shot at all on the same day. Wow, somebody's a badass. I don't know, people, that gives me the fucking vibes of like, my dad's a U.S. Marine. You're talking to a future U.S. Marine. I have 15 confirmed kills. Which is always just the most deeply ridiculous thing, you know? People eat dandelions too. Dandelions make more sense, than grass does, you know? I don't know if that's just a me thing, but like, I don't know, generally speaking, yeah. This is not very much edible. We are not ruminants. What's a ruminant? Hi, Megaboo. They self-medicate by eating grass. Usually it's either medic agent or help digestion. Jim's magic missile, is that running for the weirdest spell in D&D? What's Jim's magic missile? How does that differ from regular magic missile? Tea, but not eating. Otherwise, you can make dandelion jam. I do love a good jam. I don't know. I haven't made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in a while either. Honestly, that might partially fix me. We have both of those things. I've made a peanut butter jelly sandwich for the kid. That's not even mine. I just do it because I can. It just means hamsters when you forgot to feed them. Ha! Just magic missile taxes you to use it. Oh. Like, who's Patrick Stewart? Then I looked up Captain Luke Picard from Star Trek. How do you understand that, but not them as, like, Professor Xavier? X-Men, my guy, X-Men. You actually make coffee grounds with dandelion roots and jelly with the actual dandelion flavor. They both taste delicious. Do dandelions taste good? I feel like that's not, like, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't. I feel like it doesn't taste all that good, but honestly, at this point, I don't really know. Do dog for once. This is my first thing that popped up. Either way, we are $59 away from our goal. If we get that $59, fuck it. You can have stuff, presumably. It continues the streak, and I'm just not in a good headspace. I'm sorry if this stream is a little more downtrodden and kind of boring. I was starting off much better when, like, things weren't fucking broken all the time, and then that spiraled me into realizing how shitty my YouTube's been doing lately. Just Magic Missile is the thing where if you roll the one, it attacks you instead. Oh. Oh. You bark? No, I have not. Got a girlfriend today. Good for you, Nix. So classified as ruminants. Oh, digestive process. Don't cows have like 2 stomachs or something like that? Or 3 stomachs? Or am I thinking of aliens? I wouldn't say boring, but definitely more morose. Yeah, I don't know. I know that kind of turns people off from watching the stream in the future, which makes me sad because I'm like, it's not always like this, guys. We have streams that are a lot more positive than this. It's just, we're in a very big lull recently, and it is not a fun time for me. You just cheer me up and you're wholesomely adorable. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. You need a flower. Can you eat roses? I guess you can't. Well, you can make tea. I don't think that counts. You go from posting up pictures to health food. What is that? What? I'm not talking about health food. People are just talking about food you can eat. Which, mind you, this is not food I recommend you eat, but you can technically eat it. You get the emotions out sometimes. Yeah, it's just so many of them. I should really seek out therapy. I was doing it for a time, but then I kind of fell behind on that. Maybe that'll fix me. I just need a lot of things to fix me. Or I could just, you know, revel in my shittiness and figure that out on my own. So positively adorable. Thank you. Buy a Hama snack. Sure, we have the Stream Elements page. If you want to use that to donate and help your boy out, to help circumvent a lot of the bullshit that I've gotten from YouTube recently, then it is greatly appreciated, because I swear to God, they just really don't want me to fucking post anymore, because that's kind of the direction they seem to be going in right now. So far as you can, I don't imagine they taste great, but you can. I mean, yeah. I guess in a survival scenario, you can eat different types of plants. I learned that from Bear Grylls, who also taught us that it's okay to drink your own piss or something like that. I don't know. I just remember the Urban Adventure, or the Urban Explorer, or Urban Survivor thing episode that he did, where he was hanging out and doing parkour in an abandoned city. Thought that was so cool. I wish that I could do more of that, but then I realized if I tried it, I'd probably die. What? What the fuck does that mean, Karma? Or Kenzie, damn it. You need to try pivoting to something more interesting. Earlier you said you were interested in writing more story modes. Maybe focus your channel on that rather than specifically D&D. I guess. The thing is, D&D still does relatively okay. It was more that I wanted to write books just as a hobby, maybe as a job if I could sell any of them. But like, in general, I love storytelling, which was what brought me to the thing, to D&D to begin with. But I don't really play in as many games, so I just have a bunch of ideas that aren't really doing anything. It's very unfriendly to streamers, that's why I go to Twitch. That's valid. All of you should go to Twitch too, people on YouTube. I'm gonna rhyme with trauma. Oh. That's what, we already have HamaSamaKun. My favorite fucking, little guy, my favorite dude. You know if it just tastes bad? Yeah. The way you know not to eat something is to rub it on your skin and tongue. If nothing happens, eat a small piece, and if nothing happens, it's edible. That's how they did before the internet. Huh, interesting. Is overconfidence. Lots of free food out there, but learn what to find. I just want food in general. Trauma Hama would be good stuffy. HamaSamaKun, it's just me wrapped in a blanket. Oh, that would be good merch. HamaSamaKun is just me in a blanket wrapped up, just trying the fucking best I can. So you get piss rash. What the hell is piss rash? Can't even name it Hama. If I ever get a cat, I don't know what I'm gonna name it. Maybe I'll name it Chat. Chat the cat. Not really. I would never abuse a cat that way. Yes, you can drink beer, but there's no purpose. In fact, it's harmful. I mean, to be fair, in the same vein, you could drink anything. You could drink salt water, but like, it's just harmful. It's code pair in the Fortnite item shop. Why? No, I want to get Korean barbecue tonight. I just really need to reach goal first. I don't know. I mean, we've surpassed our goal by quite a bit. If at the very least, $6 more. Actually, technically $9 more, right? Because 9 gets us to 50, which means that at least one of the platforms will get another day of stream. So, if you feel so inclined, do that. Wouldn't make you dehydrated? What wouldn't make me dehydrated? The saltwater, yeah. I don't know. It's a play on what somebody else said. Hi, Primetime. You say screw it and eat anyways, you'll find out that you die the smartest way. How they did back in my day. Good old year 2000 BC. Hoodie, will you say parking fees suck? To be fair, parking fees do suck. Parking fees are... parking fees should be a fucking crime. Severely dehydrated. To be fair, I'm severely dehydrated all the time anyway, so it's really anyone's guess how that works out. So why would someone drink piss? I don't know. That, again, that's just part of the fucking bit, is you can do anything. Like, just doesn't mean that it's helpful to you. You said $9? Well, $9 gets us to one, like, for one of these streams to have a continuation. So feasibly speaking, if we get $9, then our stream on Twitch can, like, continue. If we get $59, then both streams get one. Or if somebody donates $69, you get, I don't know, a discounted game session, I guess. And you get your own video, too, technically. I lost my job. 3 cheers to get away from being a janitor. 3 cheers for you, I suppose. I'm sorry you lost your job. The exclusive Hama selfie. True, you do also get an exclusive Hama selfie. You get a Hama selfie of me at dinner, eating Korean barbecue, thanks to you specifically. I'll spell your name in meat. And I'll cry a little bit, too. But yeah, I don't know. You taste cyanide once. Though I did have a recent idea, to make goal things a little bit easier. But thank you to Ilo for helping us get that last bit for one of the goals. Like the last stream comment. True. These all paid for one of the funnier ones.
Time for the BDSM quiz.
Time for the... Isn't that for day 69? Anyway, we just managed to 4,700, which is nice. Yeah, it's not Femboy Friday. I don't know. We might do Femboy Friday. I'm not really sure yet. It's the best ramen. I don't know. I make some pretty solid ramen. Still need 50 for goal. That we do. If we can get that 50, then, I don't know. Discounted selfie, too? Yes, because it's day 69. Yeah, I'm pretty sure... It wasn't Xylo. Who decided that? No, it was Xylo. Right? What quiz? The BDSM quiz. So that exists on the internet. A lot of people take it. Most people take it in high school just because they want to be fucking freaks. I don't know. It's like a weird, rite of passage for most people for some reason. Fanboy Friday for Australia. Fanboy Friday for our folks across the pond. I guess, yeah, technically speaking, for people who watch my stream in, the UK or, somewhere else, it's always almost Femboy Friday, if that makes sense. You know, a minifigure of yourself or a D&D character? Sure, why not? I would love a minifigure of myself. Mostly because I don't play a lot of D&D, but the idea of having just a little me would be fun. Yeah, just gotta figure out what to do with my life. Honestly, I'm right there with you. I thought that I wanted to be a content creator for the rest of my life, but honestly, the more that I do this and the more I have to deal with YouTube's fucking bullshit, the less I want to, but at the same time, it's something I'm passionate about, and I love doing content creation, but it's just something that, you gotta deal with. It's filtered. You just put the harmful stuff back in your body and get rid of the little amount of water you had left. And oh, yeah. Hero Forge is great at mini making. Yeah, no, I've used Hero Forge before. I want to get sponsored by Hero Forge one of these days. I'm working on it up in the world. I got a pretty decent sponsorship thing coming up. And I need you, my lord. Well, we'll see. I don't know. I just need a way to make this more conducive. Oh, not conducive. Stable, I guess. I did have this one idea for the donation incentives, right? So during the month, right, our goal will be 3K. Because 3K basically pays off every single thing I would ever need during the month. Which means that once we reach 3K, the goal isn't as important. So either I stop streaming or either we make the goal a lot smaller. We make it $50. We half it, you know? Stuff on the back burner. One job isn't enough these days. That's true. I think that's just living in America, though. Everybody has to have multiple jobs. It's also why I have multiple platforms, but that also doesn't really pay me a whole lot. And cooking are my specialties. I do love cooking. I should start cooking more. Let my mans cook. Speaking of cooking, I will guarantee the cooking stream within the fucking, within next week if we get that last 50. I guarantee you. It will be a YouTube exclusive one, unfortunately, because that's the only way to get down there and cook. But I will do a cooking stream for those of you interested. We're playing Starfield now. Is it good? I've never played it. I was interested in it, vaguely. Everybody want to donate $1? That's a fire trying to make mac and cheese. Jesus Christ. Hey, will you either donate 50 for you get your own personal long form video? You can do 10 people to donate 5. True. 10 people donated $5. We get it. Do it till my bank is fixed. Honestly, if anything, that means Karma will have a whole lot of stuff saved in the interim, waiting for that to recharge. I feel like the second Karma gets their thing fixed, things will start working out better. I don't know why. It's not because Karma gives me money, but I feel like it's weird. My channel has been directly linked to Karma's bank for the last, couple of fucking things. Because my stuff started going on the downturn only recently. Which is basically lining up with that, so I don't know how the fuck that works. Spare for Maid Hama? Unfortunate. Maybe like 5 days a week, 8-hour stream. Something like that. I don't really know what the math is for that, but it's what I'm working on. Guava Moose! Thank you for the 15. I appreciate you. Now it's 35. How is it the mac and cheese's fault? I've made steak and almost burned down the house. That's a different issue, though. I will say, the first time I tried cooking in the house alone when Lily and Paul abandoned me, I almost let the cat out, and I also almost burnt the house down. These are both things that I'm not proud of, but these are things that definitely happened. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta do your best. It ain't fun in Starfield, but it gets a lot of hate. I mean, I understand that it gets a lot of hate. It's a Bethesda game. Bethesda games get a lot of hate. I was donating like the last time I was donating like crazy, but when I had finance issues slightly took a turn. I hope we are jinx. I hope we are the jinx for you, Hama. Why do you hope that you're the jinx for me? Why would I want that? I don't want you to be the jinx. You being here is a positive presence. I don't want the stream to be worse. There's the Wendigo D&D character that was like the Hulk. What are you talking about? Aren't a jinx for you. Yeah. I hope not. I guess it's whenever we do really well and then something happens that causes it to no longer do any well and then everything fails. Which I don't understand. Sometimes just, I guess life is just like that. Antagonize people getting attention for dropping dollars. I mean, I guess. Karma doesn't really antagonize me per se, except for those times when they donated specifically for me to do push-ups, which is a different issue. But, I don't know. We're now $35 away and 30 more minutes of stream, which means I could get paid $30 for 30 minutes. Hi, Pagona. Didn't mean to ping you. I don't know. Pinging in chat's like a very strange prospect, I'll be real. Oh, people joined the Discord server. Neat. 30 left and I can give you a command. True. You can get all sorts of fun things if you donate to the stream. Donating while you're doing the playing to extend it. Yeah, that was also more mobile streams, and also when I was back in the way, it was never an issue. Donations are never an issue. It's just when those start. Restart Made Fitness. If we manage to reach goal, yeah. That's usually the rule, is if we make goal, anything over I have to do is push-ups. Though we've been making exactly goal for the last couple of days. Antagonize chat's competition. Oh, yeah, that's right. Especially that one bidding war that happened between you and Xylo a while ago. This is who he is on Discord. I can make him a command. They're Captain Mountain Green. Here again. Hey, Neurospicy Teen. In a few months, what's new in Hamaland? You mentioned Hawaii. Did you move? Oh, no. So, well, technically I moved away from there. I went home is what happened. Like, that's where my parents are. So I was streaming from my old house, and eventually I came back here. The fact of the matter is, I definitely miss them. If you see. So I'll give like a lot that day, but I don't know. We'll see if we ever get that kind of traction again. I don't know if Xylo has it in them to want to do that again. Unless I start fucking, I don't know. I'd let Xylo take over as Hama for a day. That day we made great donuts. That we did. We very much did, and I hope we get back to that. But I guess we have to wait. It's just, I guess, half of content creation is just waiting it out, honestly. But I'm a very impatient person, so that makes it very difficult for me, because if one thing goes wrong, I feel like everything's going to go wrong. You know, for a command, but I don't know what his Twitch name is, so I can't make him one. Oh, yeah, if you donate 15 bucks to the stream, Bird Dog, then you get your own command. How Discord? There's a link to it over on the Twitch. I highly recommend going over there if you aren't there already. Either way, we're 35 away. 35. Catboy, functional tail, humans with fragile beings that have no fangs, claws, or anything that would be useful. I mean, humans have, like, guns, so... Don't have Twitch? Get Twitch. It's better than YouTube, I can promise you that much. Especially because it's not in this weird vertical format. You could see the entirety of my setup. Check fan art in the Discord? Okay. That's... I actually love that. That's adorable. I'm so here for it. Oh my god. You know, when Hama adds a price tag to something stupid or something that is a detriment to himself. That's fair, actually. I don't know what I don't know what you consider something stupid. I could be like, I'll fucking I don't know. I'll write your name on my YouTube plaque, which is so shiny. I keep that thing pristine. The horse mask. That's true. You know what? Tomorrow, gaming stream horse mask if we get 35 in right now. It's in the pinned comment. Yeah, that too. Twitch, but I want also don't have enough storage. Clear some storage. Twitch is clearly more. Well, actually, I don't even know how much storage it uses. Because, like, if you're watching it, it shouldn't be too much. Who sounds like something stupid? Pff, Jesus Christ. I do an entire stream in the ooh voice. What other dumb things could I feasibly be doing? I feel like the maid outfit is kind of where I peaked with that, but I could, like, do a stream where I just create an entire fucking, I just recreate Lilo and Stitch for real this time. Or... is this for the fucking horse mask thing? God damn it. But thank you, Xylo. We managed to reach goal, which is great because... I'm sorry that today's...
I am a man of my word.
Fair. I'm sad that the streams have been going the way that they have been lately because I keep having to deal with bullshit right at the beginning of the stream, which is a nightmare. But, damn, beat you to it. Beat me to it. You know what, Moon, if you want to donate for it, then you can. Make him his command. Yee. Normal dude, no weapons, would lose against cat humans all the time. Cat human is the spear evolution, though. With the sea level rising, we may become fish people. I don't want to be a fish. I would want to be a bird or something. Well, actually, if there's no land, then being a bird kind of sucks. But, like, I don't know. I've always wanted to fly as opposed to swim. Deep sea ocean fucking scares the shit out of me, dude. Let's go, donuts for a boy. Yeah. Okay, barbecue fund. True. Any amount donate. Actually, come to think of it, somebody did donate 35. That would pretty much cover Korean barbecue as I go out and do that. Me neither. You neither. What? Oh. Want to be a fish? You got Discord? We do have a Discord server. I think it's been linked a bunch of times. Is 15 for a card in the game still on the table? Yeah. I don't see why not. I'm competitively, so I love water. I've always been a very bad swimmer. I've almost drowned like twice. Need savings account for moving home to Canada and a round trip to hang with all the mods. True. I don't know. We could still do that like universal trip with like all the Ham Fam members who could afford to go. This would become fish, not you, so you have no worries. Oh yeah, that's right. Actually, yeah. You know what? Never mind. They can be fish. But also, I don't know if I would respect my fish like, not siblings. What the fuck are they called? My fish people. The Fishmobile, the fish guys. Actually, how much does it cost to move to Canada? What's the price for a one-way ticket to Canada? One-way ticket, Canada. Find deals. This does not... Fuck, I fucked this up. It says like 300 bucks for a one-way ticket to... Anyway. I went to Niagara because I don't have a passport yet. Why are we going to... Wait, why can't we all... I have a passport, so down for a trip to Disney or Universal. I would honestly prefer to go to Universal because I just like that better. Hey! Oh, it's an extra 5 too. Thank you, man. Alrighty, we'll write that down in Stream Snipers real quick. I do need to start working on this again, actually. Where even is it? And then a Mooncast card. Shit, Mooncast. Stevens living in the sea would mean we either have to make underwater guns or evolve to have built-in weapons like horns or something. I mean, I guess. Also, you can't... I mean, you could strangle somebody, but then if you're using gills, then it'd just be covering the gills. Gills are such a weird concept. I feel like they're really gross. Same reason, like, all the aquatic superheroes are so fucking weird to me. I have a Twitch account, but that stays untouched. I don't know. If you have a computer, it's... Again, the only reason I try to drag people over to the Twitch is if YouTube lives are going to be less and less lucrative for me, I might as well try to get as many people from my YouTube to go watch the Twitch. Say for the stream, I thought I'd hang out for a bit to help with consistency. Well, I appreciate it, Nova. It does help a lot. I've been trying to raise the average viewership. I don't know how well we're doing at it, but I think we're just kind of at average. But watch consistently if you can. I'm like the backup YouTube VOD, so that's something you translate into the goal, or into the card. True. I don't know. I'd have to figure out what all the other things are. We had 50 today? You have 50 what today? No, what type of humanoid fish person you go with? You'd either breathe normally on land or not breathe at all. I just want to be like a... I want to be an angler fish. I would love just like a little dangly, floating, like, light bulb. I do get more from Twitch, yeah. Oh, we hit 50 today, viewers on Twitch. Really? Well, that's nice. I like that. That's a small victory. There's a positive thing for today. I don't know. I think also daily streamings have taken its toll on me. Maybe I should start taking a day off. Maybe I'll take Sundays off. You know, rest for the Lord and all that. Though that also used to be when YouTube would pay me more, but I don't really get any donations through YouTube anymore because all my top donors from YouTube went over to Twitch, which is better for me in the long run, but also makes me depressed because I see the numbers going down constantly. But Twitch in general is just a fun place. Positivity is good. We're trying our best. I think as summer starts, your viewers will increase. I think that's generally the trend, but I guess we'll see. Because of the drag water gives where to come back. Surface humans would be super fast but very weak as everything is lighter underwater. Then again, the constant swimming would build muscle. Is this like the science of mermaids? Same with the colder seasons. True. I guess towards the latter end of the year is usually when my stuff picks up, so I guess we'll see. It's the day of rest for the Lord, indeed. I guess we'll start taking Sundays off, maybe. Though, that does kind of take away from the maid-o-thon vibe of it, because it's not streaming day after day. Are you Christian? No, I'm not Christian. I'm just... that's the only thing I could relate to taking a Sunday off. It is my lazy day. I don't know. I'm not even really sure how well Sundays even do. Because I don't think a majority of my audience is even religious. Like, not religious to go anywhere. Jesus Christ. Some more victories. Thank you so much, Mitchell. Mitchell donated 50 over on the YouTube. If you feel so inclined, you could go follow the Twitch. If you were going to do something like that, I'd feel bad because 30% of that goes to YouTube itself, which is stupid. But don't let me detract from this, like, actual victory. I appreciate you a lot, and it's definitely going to help out in the long run, especially since my content is just doing what it wants to fucking do now. I have a coho. I can always make a backup secondary one and have, like, 4% save interest and plays out monthly. What the hell's a coho? Certain point, but I don't remember. I think Sundays we have good viewers. I genuinely don't know. If one of my mods can keep track of what streams do well, then maybe we could try to figure out a system for this. Slowest day, make that your day off. Yeah, that's what I figured I'd do. I used to just take Sundays off, I think. I don't know. I used to stream 6 days a week. Then I swapped to doing 5 because it was just better for me health-wise. Certified good boy, Mitchell. Yeah, Mitchell, a certified good boy. Hey, good times and the bad times and learn from the bad times. I usually lament the bad times, and then I should probably start learning from those. Here, this is in when I did competitive swimming. I always got my time down. Hear me out, fam. $100 hot tub stream. I only say that because I remember that one time I actually did one of those. I don't know. I was never a good... I grew up on an island, but I was not a good swimmer, which is probably not a good sign. Or good girl, if that's what you prefer. True. Shouldn't assume. Yeah. Pixel guy. No, I did do a hot tub stream once. Mind you, that was back when we had an inflatable pool that wasn't, like, outside and filled with bugs. So I might just go buy my own and just have it in my room all the time. The irony is big. What irony? To be fair, I was watching, like, a documentary, or I guess a YouTube documentary about Amaranth, because I've always been vaguely curious about what the fuck is going on there. I don't know how I feel about her content. I don't know how I feel about her as a person, but it was just very interesting because there's been nothing but drama recently. That was directed, but you hit me with a good girl. There's a good girl in general. Actually, how does that... If it's not directed at you, how are you taking credit for that? What the hell is that? Are you threatening to fight me? Who? Do you not know who Amaranth is? They're like one of the top, like, hot tub streamers or something. I don't know. I don't watch Twitch that often. Well, and you just assume that's the irony. Oh, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I was very much an inside person. I loved going on hikes. I prefer, like, nature as opposed to that. Am I a good girl? Have you donated, Vixen? Good girls are reserved for those who donate. Unless there have been times when people get hit with a good girl just because they're being good, so. Girl many times. True. Karma gets good girl a lot just because. Though, to be fair, that was usually related to some various action. What's happening? Hard to describe. It's just an ongoing stream where I just do things, and for whatever reason, people continue to watch it. Notice you don't do What's Up Baby Girl as much as... I think I've just been in a... That's how you really know shit's been going wrong for me. I don't have the energy nor the happiness in my heart to say, What's up baby girl? Don't also call you a good girl. Donate for deep voice good girl. You know what? Sure. $10. Do it. To be fair, my voice is kind of hoarse right now, so I don't know how deep of a voice I can go. But I'll at least give you my best attempt. Mind you, it's going to be deeply cringe for me, but hey, you know, if you get something out of it, then... I don't know. I never say good girl outright. It's always like, what's up? Actually, no, that's baby girl. I never say good girl, now that I think about it. I don't know. I've said it a few times, but every single time I've always, like, felt a deep shame. I remember if Hama had heard me with a good boy, but I've been here too long to think back. Good boy, Lemon. The voice that one day. Which day? It was like, oh, the sultry voice, the one where it's just kind of. I mean, to be fair, that's the voice I do for villains, where it's like, I don't know what to. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. That kind of thing. Hey, DL. Hi, baby. How you doing? I also get very happy when DL's around. Is this for a good it?
I am good girl XD.
You are a good girl, DL. You're a very good girl. Also, thank you for the follow, Michio. Appreciate it. ESS is sending off a call. I don't know what that is, but I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Keep watching if you haven't done so already, and or subscribe if you haven't done so, because my subscriber base is fucking dwindling recently. Well, I'm not really losing per se, but it's just fucking annoying. Emergency Social Services. Oh! That's what the ESS stands for. I will say, I'm still trying to figure out the name for my new YouTube series that I was gonna do. And I'm like, oh, Everyday Dungeon. And then I realized that the thing for that would have been ED, and that's not a good idea. This sounds so much like Silas when you do that voice. I don't know who that is. I'll call you a good girl in my southern voice. Ooh. I got a good boy, a good girl, and a good them from the first stream I donated 500. I mean, it was worth it. It's a good girl unapplicable. The voice, what voice? Oh, the voice, though. Hey, Detour. I don't know if that counts for a good girl, but fuck it, you can have one. Good girl. Green Arrow, thank you for the follow, appreciate it.
Even number for brain reasons.
Fuck, I didn't hear what that said. I need to keep these headphones closer. I don't know why I don't wear these more. Like, I have things playing in the background. The voice, though. I don't know, I like the voice. I don't use it as often, and I don't think I've ever used it in a spicy context just because I haven't had a reason to, and also, people know what I sound like, so they would know that I'm putting on a voice. Also, what the fuck does Silas even sound like? Hold on. Now I'm curious.
I'll be back soon. Have fun.
How are you so sure I'll listen to you?
Refuse me all you want. If we're discovered, it might be better just...
This has a lot more, like... It's, like, a lot further in the back of the throat. I don't have that, like, solidness to my voice. Mine is always kind of, like, vaguely raspy, you know? But that's only when I do certain voices. In general, my voice just sounds like a autistic child. I don't know. That's Sword Fairy. You watch a clip I sent in Gaming Jam. I sent like 3 weeks ago. Moon, I don't have time to check everything that's ever sent, you know? Said even number. Oh. I do the donut even number, so now we're at 4,790. Which means that we are $10 away from 800. Sound like an old English gentleman? Valid. Do a French accent. Oui, oui, baguette. I fucking, Eiffel Tower. The Pink Panther. Lululemon. It's the sultry voice. I'm not saying that unless somebody pays me. I am not saying that out loud for 69. You know, Karma, if your bank thing worked, then yeah, you very well could have gotten it. But no, you can't pay for it, so I don't have to do it. Ha. 4 hours later. 4 hours later. I love that. Call me out. Remind me, does HamaSamaKun Mr. Sir Man? Technically, SamaKun is like Mr. Yeah, it's basically like Mr. Sir. Thanks for the $1, Dev. Appreciate you. It's basically Mr. Sir Hama. Or like Mr. King Hama.
Uneven number because chaos.
God damn it, Dev. The Silas person. Oh. I mean, does he say that in this? Hold on.
to confess.
Is it weird that my career is sitting here in a maid dress listening to Silas voice lines? Ew.
You want to deepen our relationship?
I don't want to deepen anything with you, sir. What's crackling in my fucking... Is it coming from this? It is coming from this. Why is it crackling? Just refuse me all you want.
Here's one more person.
I'm gonna kiss a man.
Won't let go.
Could you not? How could I not what? Hi, return. Welcome back, Pagana. It's a menacing look. Gives a menacing look to what? YouTube glitch. Is it a YouTube glitch? I don't know what it is, but there's a rap battle. I don't know why that's there, but there's a rap battle. Refuse me all you want. I can't read. At Deb. Oh. Take those as cleaning for money any day. To be fair, I feel like I'm not against cleaning, though it has to be for like people I care about, you know? Made it even, how dare you. Big rap battles of history. Played Battlefront 2 campaign. Neat. Such your voice hits different. Maybe twins, who knows? Who knows? Donate money through the stream, so help me God. We are also now $9 away from reaching another 100 mark, so if you feel so inclined, donate for that specifically, just so I can move on with my life. Also because I don't like looking at 91. Fucking dev out here ruining everybody's time. And by everybody, I mean me, because it's the deep-seated fucking autism in my brain. Or maybe it's an OCD thing. I honestly don't know. I'm not diagnosed for anything. You really get into voice acting? Maybe. I've wanted to do that before. That's like a secondary career I've always thought about, is if I could leverage my fame to be like in an anime dub. I don't even care what anime. I would just love to be in an anime dub for something stupid. In D3, I ruined it at least 2 people's times. Oh yeah, that's right. Chill with the voice. I'm gonna hop off for a while. Bye, Pagana. So help me God. Sorry. Yes, can't recall this out. I don't know. I've done like a handful of little things. Number is upsetting, then it is most likely OCD. Then yeah, that. I don't like looking at it. If somebody could help me out with that, or I could just fucking hide it in my periphery. I don't have to fucking look at it. Just put a little thing over it. I mean, HamaSamaKun comic series, we have you voice over it. Hear me out. I experienced deep shame for this stream idea, but $69, and I will full-on act out the entirety of the Hama X Sama fanfiction. Hell, I might even just make it a video, honestly. Make my unreleased book into an anime. I'll give you a role. I don't know what said role will be, but I'll give you something. Sounds good. I don't know. I used to do a lot more voice acting. I kind of want to get back into it, but like I don't know what the fuck I would be doing, honestly. Sing a song in your villain voice. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Want to pull up tough cause you knew that butt was stuffed. Recommend watching the trailer in full. What? What was that? You actually get one? I didn't even see one posted in the server. No, I got one. It's there. I just never got around to reading it because I was lazy and dealing with a lot of other stuff. Actually being helpful because it will encourage anyone else that prefers round numbers to donate. I mean, I suppose, but also it looks like, I think we're kind of towards the end of it anyway, so. We're also towards the end of stream. So I think we might just end off on the 91, and that's going to make me real sad. This is going to make a group to make HamaSama fan comic series. Do it. Join the Discord server for those of you who haven't done so already. It's a pretty solid place with pretty solid stuff. Just putting that out there. You would be significantly sexier than the people who didn't join. 21? 21 what? Found a metal version of Fat Bottom Girls? What is that? Want to read it? The fan fiction? I think there's like a section for it, isn't there? In fact, just rejoin today. Nice. Another Taco Bell jump scare? Oh, because of ads. Mods will have early release view of the comic? Well, now I'm curious. I just want to see how this goes. I enjoy the prospect of random fan fiction being written about me. That's how I'll truly know that I made it. Yay! $4. $1.95. Which is not an even number, but it's the most even odd number, so I'll take it. I don't see any fanfic in the section we made for it. Fuck, I don't know where it is, actually. Maybe it's in links in media? I don't know. People link shit all the time. Oh! No, that's not it. Might be in here. It might not be. There's like a lot of crap in here, man. Writing zone? Where did they post the fucking thing? I do not remember where it is. Oh god, this is a nightmare. I don't know where the fuck they put it. It's not in here. Oh well. So much for that. In D3, it's in general. Got tagged, no thank you. Oh, okay, well, cool. It's bouncing between both chats. Nice. Roll up tough because you knew that butt was stuff. Same area as the writing zone. No, something like that. Either way, I think we're towards the end of the stream. Try game night next week. Yeah, sounds good, buddy. I don't have the fucking mental fortitude to be social right now. I appreciate you all for being here. I'm sorry that the streams have been so fucking, like, negative recently. I'm gonna hopefully get back into the swing of doing things I enjoy again, but honestly, I've been in just such a weird headspace lately. But I enjoy that you guys have been around. Thank you for also a pretty decent Twitch stream, at least as far as I can tell from what Deechwa said. If we reach 50, then that means that's the highest peaked viewership that we've had in a while. If you guys feel like watching the Twitch stream more consistently, and I would highly recommend swapping over from YouTube over to Twitch and following there. You get higher quality content, and also it just is better for all of us. And also I don't have to deal with the fucking YouTube thing anymore. Either way, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Follow if you haven't already. If you have followed, consider joining the Discord server. And I am going to go get some food. And that food is presumably going to be tasty. Or I'll just cry. I'm busy as heck, but when you said 50 streams I had to join in regardless, you deserve to reach goals. Well, I appreciate it. I mean, even just keeping this on in the background while doing other stuff is also super helpful. But I will hopefully catch you all when I catch you. Bye, y'all. See you tomorrow, 6 p.m.